I'm very tempted. Sorg or Druid as a starter for the race. Will be fun to race with one of the two classes, I think. Don't understand why they're buffing Fraction Winterglass. Yeah, you can nerf it again, right? I mean, it's also very confusing to me, but that's what it is. Like, you know, the way that they approach some of the balance between items and classes and stuff is very disturbing. Because it leads us closer and closer to Diablo 3 territory. Like, Fraction Winterglass is already kind of like a Diablo 3 item, so to say. Like, playing Frozen Orb, you take off the neck. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But if you were to try it... I could try it, actually. I have a Frozen Orb Sorg built. I could do it right now, actually. But I would guess you'd probably go down at least 20 pit tiers. Just taking off the neck, right? That's a lot, you know? Like, it's such a powerful item. So just for the rules, right? It's not really gonna be a very fair comparison, because my plan is I will do like half a run, and then I will log out and do another half run without the amulet, and then without the amulet obviously we'd have to change out the build a little bit, because now we don't really have these considerations and stuff. Although we'll probably run mostly similar stuff, even without the neck. Inferno is kind of like a weird tech choice I have, but I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so 110. Right, really? These guys are not dying. 110. Slowly, but way too slow. Really? What? Wait, wasn't I speed farming like 95s or 99s or so with Frozen Orb pre-patch? I thought that kind of 10 should be chill. Okay. So you got a bit of an idea here. It's gonna be like a 2-minute run to the boss. 2:30 with the boss. Something like that, right? I'm not gonna finish the run now, so we get the idea. And now I wanted to see what happens when you just don't have Fractured Winterglass. We could try the same tier, or we can go lower. Let's go 10 lower, but I think that's not even enough. Let's go 15 lower to 85. I mean, giving up the Amulet slot is relatively huge for any build because of passives, especially if you play like a Druid with Envenom or something. But even like, you know, rogue passives that were double dipping this season with Victimize were really powerful, impactful and stuff. Oh shit. Actually we have a huge problem here, which is we don't have mana now. Okay. We don't have the Conservation Master to give us mana. I totally forgot about that. But there is a way around it actually, which is we can go Stardust. So Frozen Orb can be played to Stardust instead of Stormspell, for example. Which is plus minus the same damage, but it will kind of solve this problem. It will give us another problem, which is that we don't reset our ice armor that fast, but it will solve mostly the problem of not being able to cast. Oh, we also have like no resist for this. Okay, how can we do that? I guess I could just get any random neck that has nothing but res.
Hello, shining beauty.
You know, like that.
Magic is neither good nor
And I'm gonna roll off the
How
crit.
may I help you?
So let's just do this. And it has... I use this power. Okay, so I've totally forgot the res. So we're just taking this instead of Fractured Winterglass, right? It's just like a dummy amulet for the res. Let's see. Damage should be very much the same with Stormswell and the normal ring compared to Stardust. I'm 15 tiers lower compared to before, and my kill speed is way worse than on the 100 earlier. Look at that. Playing Frozen Orb without Fractured Winterglass. You see what I mean? Fractured Winterglass is such a powerful item. And something like this wouldn't happen on other builds. I mean, yeah, okay, you know, you're gonna lose a lot of power. Your amulet might have, I don't know, let's say plus 50% or more. I mean, in some cases up double damage, let's say, from just like the stats. That can be pretty good. And then like, you know, and then the power. Typical amulet power is probably also something like 50% DPS. So we're talking about like, yeah, roughly double, triple damage or so that an amulet brings you, plus the res, the socket. But look at this, you know? Like, I'm not even in the same universe. as before, without Fractured Winterglass. Frozen Orb effectively just is not a build until you get Fractured Winterglass these days. And that's what I mean. They're making like these super powerful items. It's like a, you know, a one item build, right? You get this item and you have the build. Or you don't and you don't have the build. And it's like, yeah, okay, this is like such a huge power spike, right? Imagine someone who just wants to play Frozen Orb Stalker and nothing else. Imagine them trying this until they get Fractured Winterglass. And struggling like this. Look, I'm at over 2 minutes already. Not even half progression. This is gonna be like a 5-minute run or 6-minute run on the 85. And then let me take any other build and take off my amulet. I go down, I don't know, 10 tiers and I'm probably fine. Same pace, same everything. And here I'm like at least minus 20 tiers, maybe more. And they're buffing Fractured Winterglass. Next patch. They're buffing it. That's the wild, isn't it? But yeah, that's just one of those examples. Like, you know, it doesn't look like it, but this is just absolutely a Diablo free item. Fractured Winterglass. It's just kind of like, you know, spread between those somewhat, you know, hard to understand effects of 3 lines each on the beige text. But it's like a Diablo 3 item, it just doesn't look like one.